Charlotte's awake. I'm so tired.
In Bottled Up, we comb through the phones of Aussie parents to uncover the issues they aren't talking about. So guys, let's take a look at what you've been keeping bottled up.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, we're both parents. We both searched up strange things in the middle of the night, but I saw at 2:41 a.m, is my baby possessed?
Ooh. Oh no.
That's definitely me.
That was me. She was horrendous that night. She would not stop crying and screaming, and I thought, what's wrong?
No, won't go to sleep.
This is a good one. You searched up geniuses who never slept.
Tesla?
Yes. Edison?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah, we'll just add her to the list and wait for big things.
I can also see that you searched up, can my toddler choke from crying too much?
Oh, no. When Charlotte is crying, she can go to a point where she starts losing her breath.
Yeah.
And we get really worried because like she literally will go like purple and she'll like grasp for air for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, of not breathing.
And she'll just
silence.
go again, and it's just like she just needs to amp it up.
So I think you can feel reassured that what you're describing is called a breath holding attack. So they hold their breath until they go red or blue or purple, and then they gather their strength and they go at it again. And they're fine, and it happens to lots and lots of children.
So Meg, I've seen that you messaged your mum and you asked her, is sleep deprivation a form of torture?
Oh, yeah. I think I did. Charlotte would sometimes wake every 45 minutes to an hour, you know, watching just the sun come up thinking, oh.
And that feeling of relief you get when you don't
but then
hear
you've got
anything more.
the terrifying moment of getting from the bed
Moving
to the
out.
door. The ninja creep.
Yeah.
And how do you feel when you're actually in the process of putting her to sleep?
Oh, it's huge anxiety because we know what's ahead to a certain degree. We know that we're going to have a restless, you know, tricky night ahead.
It's really difficult when your child is going through sleep difficulties because you as a parent are already feeling anxious by the time bedtime comes. But if you can, think of ways to try and reduce your anxiety. So the theory is if you are calm, then that'll help them calm down.
How does it make you feel when you're up every single night?
Like, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, like, why are you just not doing what you're meant to do? We found that our experience was totally different to all of our friends that had babies the same age, and they had that experience, and for them it ended, but for us it has never ended.
So sleep is a learning process. So children aren't born to just sleep. So a lot of families find that if you start a routine, whether that's food, then bath, then bedtime stories, those kinds of routines help the baby learn that it's now time to sleep.
Yeah.
Another tip is to ensure that your child is feeling satisfied before bed so that they're not hungry. Often if they're hungry, they may wake up a few times at night. You know, if they're eating a few hours before bed, just before bed, you might want to give them a snack or something else.
She's just one of those kids, she's awake, she's alert, she's just constantly on, but that doesn't translate well at nighttime.
So another good idea is to try to reduce stimulation about an hour or so before bedtime. So that might be turning off the TV, turning off the iPads, the phones, the usual suspects. Another idea is to just sleep when they do. So you know your child is going to wake up every 2 or 3 hours. The moment they're down, you're down. So you go for that nap. Avoid going to do the chores. If you get even 2 hours of sleep, that's a good rest.
I wish I had have been brave enough to actually admit that I wasn't doing okay in those early years.
I think we need to have more of this discussion, and we need to all be a little bit more transparent in that it's tough and we're struggling, and we need to be more supportive and understanding of each other.
Thank you so much for having us in your home today. It's been great hearing your stories, and I know I feel better just from hearing your stories because we all relate. How are you feeling right now?
I feel really good. I feel good for being able to share, so thank you for listening and letting us have the chance to talk about it.
At Carry Care Toddler, we get that parenting isn't always easy. That's why our team are here to help with expert advice on all things parenting. Chat online, call our care line, or read more of our simple tips. Carry Care Toddler, because good doesn't need to be complicated.